Man, today we were reacting to why this young man right here hates dating apps. And shout out to bro, you got 1.1K and only 18 subscribers. Shit, you run that shit up. But let's see what bro got to say. Let's run it back.
Why I hate dating apps.
Mm.
Now, I
I
have
think everybody
quite
has
a
that.
long history with dating apps.
Mm.
I've
Don't we
used pretty
all?
much every single dating app you could think of.
Not
Tinder,
every.
Bumble, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, Black.
Crazy.
And to be honest, I've never had a great experience with it.
Mm.
At
Why is
first it
that?
was because my pictures were just ge- genuinely horrible.
I feel
My
that.
photos were horrible.
You ain't putting a lot of
And
effort.
I was so sure that I looked good in these photos, which I, to this day, think I did.
Mm.
But I was so certain that I looked good in these photos that I was like not gonna change it no matter what. I'm like, if a girl don't like me because the way I look, then it is what it is. And that's the mindset you should have.
Facts.
But on a dating app, it's a little different
It
because
is.
um, it's not about what you like; it's what the girls like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's one reason why I don't like dating apps is because I don't even I can't even post the photos that I want to post. I have to post it
Facts.
a certain way
Fuck that.
to maximize my chance of getting the most likes.
Mm-hmm.
And doing it like that just gives me a headache, to be honest.
Real shit.
It is just too much effort. I'm lazy. I mean, yeah, maybe it's just because I'm lazy. Maybe that's just what it is, because I'm lazy. But that's one thing I don't like. Eventually, I start getting better photos. I start getting more quality matches, more likes or whatever. But another reason why I don't like it is just I'm so impatient. So I promise you, I usually never have a dating app longer than 2 weeks.
Mm.
I've had dating apps like on and off the past like maybe like the past 3 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I never ever have the dating app longer than 2 weeks. It's because I'm just so impatient.
Okay.
I don't like just putting my profile out there. Then I just wait for girls to come. Like, hopefully this girl likes me. Hopefully this girl likes me. Then I'm constantly swiping through a bunch of baddies, Instagram. That's Instagram. Their profiles, swiping, liking, hopefully maybe one of them will like me back. I'm just like waiting.
And that does something to your mind. Realistically speaking, that does something to your mind. But you got to be patient. You got to be in that element of attraction and willing to receive. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in the open place of receiving and you just hurt this, that, and the third, you're only going to attract hurt people. Hurt people hurt people, right? You might attract somebody that's genuine, and because you're hurt or whatever the case, and I'm not saying that's him, I'm just giving you an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, really be careful and understanding and check in with your mental, emotional, spiritual, psychological self always.
I'm just like impatient. I hate waiting. I hate like waiting for like the girl. I can't say anything to the girl until she likes me first. Like, and it's just like I hate it. I really do hate it. Like I really believe if I start making like photos of me like in like some really nice outfit, posted next to a really nice car, I guarantee I will get so many likes. But I'm not doing that. And like I said, I hate waiting. I hate.
And that's not genuine, you feel me? If that's not your car, this and that, you're creating a false visual representation of who you are, what you got, what this and that and third. You just gonna attract the wrong shorties, the wrong shorties. Because you gotta understand, like, even the women out there, if you're just always showing your best photos of your body and nothing outside of that, like, yes, physical looks and attraction and your physical way that you look is important. It gets you in the door, right? It doesn't keep you there, though. Stop getting that twisted thinking, oh, looks is everything. It's not. It's not. It's a one key factor that gets you in the door. But if you ain't got no substance, no value, no skills, no talent, no ability to communicate, connect, and have that mental, emotional, spiritual, and emotional maturity to connect and communicate and commitment, that you gonna get kicked out that bitch real quick. Especially if you enter interact and engage with a man or woman that is about commitment, love, and actually building something, or a man or a woman, whatever you're interested, you're gonna have that moment. You're gonna have to bring more than that.
Constantly like looking at my phone, seeing if like, oh, maybe did I get a like?
Mm.
Like keep clicking the app, seeing if I got like a notification. Just
Yeah. Now you
I just hate it.
addicted.
Like, it gives me like a little anxiety. It gets me like uncomfortable. I like nothing about it.
Mm.
And then the third thing I don't like about dating apps
Mm.
is that there's just too much competition. There's too much competition. Like I could optimize my photos as much as I want, but there's gonna be some guys out there who are thinking just like me, but are actually willing to put in the work to have like really, really good profiles. And shout out to them, man. Shout out to them because it's just not something I want to do personally. Like I don't feel like optimizing my photos to make it look like the very best. And like when you're competing against all these competitive guys out here, like and you're not willing to put as much work as they are as far as improving your profile, you're gonna lose every single time.
Mm.
And I just kind of have to accept it. Like, I just don't care that much. I'm not willing to go through that much just to get some more likes. And
There's people out here that will go travel to other countries, state this, that, and the third just to get a good photo. You spend about 200, 500, max $2,000 on a plane ticket for a photo. Disingenuous to yourself, straight up. Worst thing you could do is lie to yourself, and I appreciate his honesty and transparency he has with himself.
who knows if the likes will even go anywhere?
Exactly.
It's one thing getting likes. It's another thing getting likes that lead to actual dates. And even if you do get an actual date, dates that lead to anything past the first date, it's hard. And I say looking for something serious on dating apps is just even worse.
Facts.
Especially using an app like Tinder or
You ain't gonna
Bumble
find
or
nothing
something like
serious
that. I
on
mean,
Tinder.
I don't know. I don't know. You can let me know what you think in the comments, but I think the only decent one is finding something real is Hinge, and even at that, I've had a Hinge experience that didn't go the way I would have liked. That's another story for another day. And then the fourth thing that I don't like about dating apps, I think it's going to be the last thing that I hate about dating apps, I should say, is that
What is it, bro?
a girl who doesn't like your profile online may easily give you a chance if you speak to her in person first.
Facts.
This is what I mean by this. If a girl's on a dating app, she has so many guys texting her, so many guys hitting her up, so many guys wanting to go on dates and all this, versus a guy that actually spoke to her in person. Naturally, she's already going to have a connection more with the guy that she met in person.
Facts. 100%.
Naturally. Like, it's going to... I've heard people say this before. It kind of like puts you on top of all the other guys because you've actually seen her in person. She actually knows what you look like in person. She knows somewhat of how your personality is in person. You can never know someone's true personality over text.
That is facts, and you kind of get to see how they are in that moment. Rather that was their good day, off day, bad day, whatever the case may be, and they had the confidence, they had the right energy, the tone, and you can feel that. You can kind of go off that scale in person way more better than a screen of a phone, bro. You can't know who you texting on here sometimes. You really can't. And he's valid and right for that.
Over phone call, over FaceTime. But in person, yes, you can kind of get like a nice little idea. You don't know a person like that all the way, but like even after first meet, you can kind of like
you can engage.
Get a good gauge on somebody to see if you guys are compatible. And that's why I just like cold approaching better. I still currently have Hinge right now at this moment. But even the matches that I do get, a lot of times when we text, a lot of times they're just boring. And if they're boring, I'm just going to stop texting them. If I'm asking them questions and they're responding with 2-3 word answers, I'm just gonna stop texting you. I don't have the patience to like slowly get a girl to like me, hope that she texts me back. I don't have that kind of patience anymore. Like, the old me did, but if But the new me, no. The new me,
And that's the thing. If you're trying to get someone to like you, you're already coming from a place of desperation and need, and not confident, not loving, not respecting yourself, and asserting yourself in a way that's actually going to merely reflect that into your life. You can't make anyone like you, bro. You can't control how people react and respond to you, but you can control how you navigate and deal and either engage or disengage with it, right? You can control your emotions. You can't force somebody to like you. You can tell when somebody's interested when they like you. And if you feel like, oh, I'm confused, I don't know where I stand, but you have communicated and they're still showing you that confusion line, run, let it go, get out of that type of energy, that type of space, and disconnect from it, bro. Male or female, disconnect from it. It should never feel like you're in a maze trying to find the last puzzle piece, and then you got to go through every little bush and this, that, and the third. You already lost. Get out.
no. I just have a bit more respect for myself now than
That's
before,
good. Everyone has their own journey.
and
Remember that.
I don't want a boring girl. I want a girl who matches my vibe. If you can't match my vibe, it's just not gonna work.
Mm.
It's that simple.
Your vibe is your tribe.
And then cold approaching, you immediately get to know. You know, even for myself, she gets to know if she likes me immediately. I get to know if I like her immediately.
Facts. You
What
can
if
dictate
she's
for her.
beautiful, but I speak to her and she's annoying? I've had that happen multiple times. So, and plus, this is the way they did it back in the day.
Facts.
You know, there was no dating app, there was no social media, no Instagram, nothing like that. If you had to, if you wanted to meet somebody, it had to be in person.
From a friend.
You had to basically
coworkers.
cold approach.
Mm.
You know, the term cold approach is like a new saying, but it's always been the thing.
It's always been that way.
All cold approaching is just talking to a random
Person.
girl that you don't know. Cold approaching.
And game is all, hey, can you maintain a conversation, be yourself, and if you can tell on the cues of like, oh, she's interested or not, to if she's not, leave her alone, walk away, don't you know, not making yourself look or feel or become a weirdo and creep in society, TikTok, into media, this, that, and the third. Like, come on. It's always been that way. The world is evolving. The world is changing. So, the efficiency of this device to get attention, money, trick, this, that, and the third, rather it's something you're creating, a business, a brand, or if you're tricking off a dude or a girl. This device gives a lot of access. But it's like, careful what you do with that.
I guess approaching with like cold blood. I think like just being cool about it. I think that's what it means. Hope so. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna start doing some cold approach videos
Okay.
just to see you guys. I can't even speak. Just to show you guys how I do it, and you can give me some advice. I can give you some advice. We can bounce off ideas. Tell me how I did. Be honest. Tell me if it was cringe. Tell me if I was weird. Tell me whatever. Because I genuinely want to know, and I just love the game of approaching. You know, trust me, it is nerve wracking.
Facts.
I do get nervous when doing it, but
I think we all do.
the feeling you have after you've completed a cold approach is like no other feeling. You're literally facing your fear. Well, unless, I guess in my case at least, it's a fear. But yeah, I don't want to keep talking, you know, hold you up, but I'm very passionate about this stuff. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
And he did this shit straight out in the closet type shit. I mean, shout out to him though. You feel me? Great video, to say the least. Video in the description. Honestly, I respect his honesty. Let's see if I'm curious. Has he done any approach? No, he has not. It's been 1 month ago. But hey, life goes like that. It'll be like that. But you know, yeah. I kind of do agree with some things bro was talking about, and I think code approaching is a skill that can help you in every other area outside of potentially finding someone to date, talk to, engage with, whatever the case may be. It gives you good social cues, understanding of things, and it helps you communicate with strangers and not have that type of anxiety, fear, this, that, and the third. And remember, rejection is not a bad thing. It's redirection. You know what I'm saying? What's meant for you, you're never going to miss it. Yes, you can have missed opportunities, but to an extent, it always cycles back of, hey, are you ready now? If so, here's the opportunity. Are you going to do something about it? Because eventually, that bottle is going to be completely empty. And then you might have to wait a longer time, a longer evolution of healing, and this, that, and the third. But, yeah, that's that video. Um, my takes, I don't really like dating apps as well. You have to put in all this effort and things in this and that and the third for most of the time leading nowhere. And I feel like dating apps, a lot of people are just trying to distract themselves, trick, promote their OF, premiums, this, that, and the third. And it's just not a really healthy space. It's no judgment there, but it's just, hey, that is not serving me. And every now and then I'll get on a dating app and then swipe for a little bit and then have it and not swipe at all for a while and then realize, oh shit, I still have this. Let me delete it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, have a good rest of your day. Hope you had a good Christmas, whether you celebrate it or not. Yeah, that's the end of this video. See ya. Peace.